I'm DJ Ready Red. I'm the original musical enforcer DJ who started the Dirty South with the Geto Boys in 1987 by way of Trenton, New Jersey. My first biggest inspiration, my mother. My mother was a piano player in the church. And I would sit there Sundays morning and watch her play the piano, and how she would just go from a quiet person to rocking the house musically for the Lord. So that's where I got the talent from, was from my mother. But listening to Grandmaster Flash, I wanted to be the next Grandmaster Flash, and a friend of mine named Zulu would expose me to, here man, listen to this tape somebody called Grandmaster Flash, and I would listen, and I would hear the song that my brother had a big JVC box, and he had like Spoonie G on there, the Love Rap, Planet Rock, stuff like that. So when he wasn't there, I always would go take his tapes, and I would put him in my box, and I would listen, because I was trying to find out who he would get them from. When I met Arthur Armstrong from the Bronx, and he came down and he started bringing down the original hip-hop pioneers, Cold Crush Brothers, Fearless 4, Treacherous 3, Sparky D, DJ Red Alert, UTFO, LL Cool J, Cup Creator, just all them cats. And then start running with the cats, going up from Trenton all the way up to the Bronx, and just seeing the culture, seeing where it was. And I'm in the Bronx spinning, and I'm DJing, and these breaks actually could have been bambadas that somebody passed down to me for trading stuff off. And it's just like, wow, I just got caught up, man. I just loved it. My mentor, Jasper Bradley, I was over his house. I was trying to recreate a James Brown song called Mind Power. Had a nice little and he had a 707 rolling, but he couldn't get the shuffle. And I was like, oh man, that ain't the beat. It's mechanical. So he stopped and he says, hold on. So he went into his closet. You hear all this shuffling and getting all this, and he came out. He says, this is a rolling TR 606 drum machine. Here. I said, what you want me to do with this? I said, take it home, here go the book, and come back when you can make the beat that you want. Well, in about a week, I came back and said, here the beat, and I had the shuffle. You know, the James Brown, Clyde Stubblefield, J-Bo Starks type of beat. I said, that's the beat right there, and that's how I got introduced to my first drum machine. Jasper Bradley hooked me up with a TR 606. My grandmother heard a song called The Message. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I come from a church family. So when she heard the lyrics to The Message, and she said, this is what you into, he said, she sound like a prophet. She's talking about Melly Mel. So back in the early days, you could play hip-hop songs for your family and say, Grandma, listen to this story. New York, big city. You know, you could share in the music. She says, wow, that's pretty good. She says, so they sort of like testifying, letting you know what's coming on. And actually, she called Melly Mel prophet because pretty much all the stuff that he rapped about is true now. Smugglers, scramblers, burglars, gamblers, pickpocket peddlers, and even panhandlers. What's the norm now? What do we idolize? Who do we look up to? What's going on? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? So my heroes left stains on your brain that years later, 30 years later after The Message, which is #1, and the #2 is Planet Rock. #3 is another joint. We made #5, you know, before Run DMC and them was up on there. So I was like, to be in good company with them is like totally beyond my wildest dreams that you could ever, that a kid from Jersey, from Trenton, and that's way down the ball field. But Africa Bambaataa, Planet Rock said, Trenton rocks to the Planet Rock. Don't stop. That was like a beacon of shining light come through, like Moses and the burning bush. And I said, why would they stop the music and put Trenton rocks to the Planet Rock? Don't stop. And that was like, whoa, man. I said, he must know something. One of my good friends, DJ The Magic, named Donnell, just passed away. We was also inspired by that. My man DJ L, my man DJ Ted, DJ Rock the House Shock, DJ Swell. We always knew that Trenton was just a place where, being between Philly and New York, we the Trenton Tornadoes. We exhumed that culture and we turned it into our own culture. And Trenton got their own swag. No matter where I've been at in the world, people say, man, where you from? Tell them I'm from a square mile town called Trenton, New Jersey. I stay old school, I spin. I'm a mobile DJ. Started a production company with my man, as I was mentioning, DJ L, for Native Productions. Being current, listen to what the kids listen to. Hip hop will keep you young. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's always involving their hip hop, it's not my hip hop, but I still know how to do it because I will never reach. You could never reach the pinnacle of what is always going to involve. You know, like what Bruce Lee. I'm a big Bruce Lee fan. What Bruce Lee did one day, he would break it down the next day and find the weaknesses in it. So what I do, okay, I'm here. When it contracts, I expand. When they expand, I contract. Sometimes you go back to basis. Sometimes you gotta do the Jeet Kune Do in it and just go whatever may happen. And that's the philosophy right there. It's improvising on the spot. That's always been hip hop. You're like, if I'm being defeated this way, I will get you with my slow finger technique or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's always there. You got the patterns and the repetitionness to it, but you never know how you're going to actually attack it. So that's my hip hop. The biggest challenge in my career has been not to self-destruct and sabotage my own self from having self-doubt. As an artist and as a DJ, we've been kicked to the curb in hip hop, man. Even though there's 4 elements, which is the DJ, the MC, the writers, and the B-boys, the most commonest two has been DJs and MCs, right? Now you only hear MCs. That's why hip-hop is so, I'm not even going to call it hip-hop. Hip-hop is uplifting. Hip-hop is teaching. It's called rap music. The DJ is up around the corner somewhere. Now you got some crews out there who are really doing it with the DJ, MC thing, where it's a marriage. And when you got that marriage, it goes hand in hand. It's 50-50. The DJ was the leader. He was part of the crew, that he was the musical director. He kept the MCs and everybody running smooth. You know what I'm saying? MCs can shine, but give your DJ some shine also. You know, I'm from the old school. I refuse, nor would I even let an MC treat me as I see a lot of disrespect out there. I want them to say, wow, he was only just on the tip of the iceberg with the breaking edge Geto Boy stuff he was doing. I didn't even know he could do that type of stuff. And trust me, that stuff I did as a Geto Boy was very elementary. It's coming, because I'm back. I never left. Had to go through some things to realize that I have a gift from above. That's the Lord. But just check it out now. Because now I'm doing straight up hip hop. I'm doing what I was known to do. Hip hop don't stop.